Hello, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the van. And today what I want to do is just tie up a few loose ends. There's nothing major I want to do, but there's a few loose ends that I haven't tied up in previous videos that I try to bundle all the little bits together. There's not enough to make a full video to be very entertaining for anyone. So I just think all these little bits and pieces that need finishing off or rectifying, I'll bundle them all together and put them in this video now. One of the things is drilling holes in that wooden board for ventilation. Now, you're going to want some holes in that board, and other people have mentioned that to me in their comments. It's nice to get a reminder because, to be honest with you, once the job's done like that and it's underneath the mattress, I sometimes forget all about it. But it's nice to have that reminder from people, so thank you very much if you're one of the people who have commented on putting some holes in that board for ventilation. It is something that I would recommend to people. I don't want to get any dampness in the van or anything like that, because I think once your van starts getting bits and pieces of dampness, it can open a whole world of pain. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that board out now and get some holes drilled in there for ventilation, and that'll be the first part of these little updates. I've picked up a lot of top tips from other YouTubers and other people with their own vans, and when I do pick up tips from them, I think, oh, what a great idea. And I appreciate the fact that they've shared their idea, because it then gives me ideas and shows me how to do things I didn't know how to do, because I'm not the best at DIY, as you've probably seen from my previous videos. So I always appreciate a good idea, and that's what I like to do. I like to share the things that I've done just because I think it'll give other people ideas. So I know that my modifications won't suit everyone's needs, but they may well help some people, and that's why I do it. That's part of why I do it. People love to see when you've made a mess of things as well. I know that, because I like to see that when people have drilled a hole in the wrong place, and then I think, oh, well, I'll make sure I don't make that mistake. So it does help people out that way as well, because you don't, you know, you can benefit from my mistakes. So what I'm going to do is get this board out now and crack on with drilling the holes. A lot of small holes is probably just as good for ventilation as one big hole, but leave something in the comments if that's not right, okay, because I'm just guessing here, but I'm thinking lots of small holes should be okay. So let's try with one here. Right, that's drilled a hole. Let's have a look. Oh, it splinters. It splinters. I'll just show you that. It's knocked the top layer of plywood off. I'm not happy with that result, so I don't think that's the drill for me. Looks great from the top, looks terrible from the bottom. I'll try that one more time. I probably shouldn't, but I will. But this time I'm going to try and be a little bit more careful. Okay, so if I drill down to there, let's have a look on the other side. Oh yeah, so I can see where that's coming through. And then if I drill from that side, okay, that's gone through. Oh. Well, that's much better. That's much better. That doesn't damage the other side of the board if I do it that way. I just wish I'd done that in the first place. Well, you live and learn. Every day is a school day. I'm going to just drill this last hole here, and then I'm going to see Cam, my friend who's a joiner, because he's got one of them drills that you just pull the handle down and it drills a hole at the right height. I think I'm going to get him to drill me some holes in this, and it'll save me having an accident, because this is an accident waiting to happen to me holding this here. I suppose one thing is you could all be witness to the moment that I lose one of my fingers. But let's hope that doesn't happen. I'm using a 13mm drill bit for no other reason than it's the only drill bit I've got. Okay, so that's why I'm using that drill bit. I suppose you could use any size you wanted. Now I've looked at it, I think if you made the holes too big, I think it might weaken the structure of the board. So a few small holes I think might keep its strength and its rigidity. It's a good word. I'll either see you when the board's done or I'll see you in A&E. I have to say I'm not good at this, okay? So apologies for my pathetic effort. But this board looks like it's been the victim of a drive-by shooting. Okay, I'm almost embarrassed to show you this piece of wood now, but I'm going to show you so you can learn from my mistakes. I'm going to have to cut this whole piece of wood again because I'm not happy with the outcome. It's a disaster. There's the board. As you can see, this hole's all chipped out here. This is a big splinter come out there, a splinter there, a splinter there, a splinter there, a splinter there. I'm not leaving it like that. I'm going to get Cam to recut this board for me. He's got the proper tools to do the job and he'll do a much better job than I will. But you get the idea anyway. The idea is to cut these notches out, as I've showed you earlier. Cut these notches out so that they fit in between the slats of the bed, and then drill some air holes in there so that the underside of the mattress can breathe. That'll be sorted, don't you worry. Next time you see this piece of wood, it'll be the duplicate piece of wood and it'll look great. Mainly because I won't have anything to do with drilling it. I'm going to try and put this board back in now, because it's only going to stay in temporarily. And you'll see the reality. Oh. Bloody hell. Of lifting this mattress up. Okay. I'll do what I did before to get it out, which is, oh, I'll move my glasses, rest it on my head. And there you go. It does go back in. Anyway, as I say, this video was just to tidy up some loose ends, and one of those loose ends is this cupboard door. Now, because I took the slidey bits out, this cupboard door came off the slidey bit, and I'm putting it back onto here. I've already done one side, and there you go, if you open that. So I've done this end. I need to go and put this little bracket on there at the other end, and then that's that side done. So that's what we need to do with that, and we'll go up the other end to do that. Okay, because I've had a bit of a disaster with my bed board and drilling the holes, and I was a bit downhearted with that, I thought I'd show you something that has gone right for me today. I was saying that I needed some kind of little inspection lamp so it would light up jobs when I was doing jobs, and I could see what I was doing and you'd be able to see better. Well, I bought this the other day from Screwfix. It was £8. It's really good, and it's got a little magnetic base, and I can stick it upside down or stick it where I like. Rick, stop it. And not to blind you, but there you go. It's a nice little light. It's got 2 levels of illumination and a flashing red light. The flashing red light is what I need when I'm doing any DIY. Okay. So just to show you something that did go okay today, I'll put this on, and there you go. It gives you a little bit of light there, and you can see what I'm doing. What I've done is I've fastened this cupboard front back to the bed frame, and I've put these back in. They just need wiping off. There with me little marks there, so I know where to drill. So I've put these back on. I've turned the catches around. Oh, I've turned those catches around so they fasten up over now instead of sideways, and that all worked out well. So at least one job's worked well today for me, and I just need to do the other side now. And there's the other side there without the board on, and you can see there's a lot of stuff in there that could easily fall out and go sliding around, whereas when you've got the cupboard front on, it solves that problem. Hello and welcome back. This is a new day for me, but it's the same video for you, and I just wanted to show you, and I'll explain that. First of all, what happened is my camera battery ran out because I waffled on too long, and I never got to show you the finished article underneath the bed. Now, you've all seen the disaster with the bed board, but it was just to finish on a high note, finish on a positive, like the news does, you know, tells you all the bad stuff, and then finish on a nice fluffy story at the end. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do here. Finish on a high note, and it's just to show you that I've now put the cupboard fronts back on underneath the bed, and it all looks fantastic, and the storage space that I've gained from it I'm very happy with. There you go, cupboard fronts are on. That's how much storage space I've got under the bed now, and that's lovely. Just on a separate note, I'd like to say a massive thank you to Banjo Neil. I've met him today. He's a lovely chap. He's just started his YouTube channel. He's finding his feet with it. Please go and check out Neil's channel and give him some support. Thank you very much for watching my channel, and I'll see you all again in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.